You are probably wondering what the Consumer Price Index is. Well, the CPI is calculated to figure out how much money you would need to buy the same items today compared to a previous base year. This is calculated off of a typical basket full of the same items year after year. This is done by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The CPI goes on to help measure inflation and guides the cost of living standards. The CPI is calculated by first figuring out your current basket price and base year basket price. Next, you take the cost of the current year divided by the cost of a base year and multiply it by 100.
As you can see, for this example, our basket will contain 4 dozen chicken wings and 15 2 liters of soda. To get our total basket price for each year, we need to take the price of each product times how many we have, add them together, and that is your total basket price. So for 2011, you will see that chicken wings were $3.25 a dozen. $3.25 times 4 is $13. We're going to add that to 15 times $2, which would be $30. That gives us a total basket price for 2011 of $43. For 2012, which will be our base year when we go to calculate the CPI, chicken wings were $4 a dozen. $4 times 4 dozen is $16. We are going to add that to the $2.50 times 15, which would be $37.50. That gives us a total basket price of $53.53. Lastly, for 2013, chicken wings went up and cost $4.50 a dozen. That would make us at $18. We are going to add that to the 2 liters, which would be $3.75 times 15 for a total of $56.25. That gives us a total basket price of $74.25. Now on to the actual calculation of CPI. As you recall, our CPI formula is the current basket price divided by the base basket price times 100. Our base year for this example is 2012. So for 2011, we take our current basket price, which is $43, divide it by our base, which is $53.50 times 100. That would give us a total of 80.37. Now, we're not going to calculate the CPI for 2012 because it is our base year and it would always equal 100. So, for 2013, we are going to take $74.25, divide it by our base of $53.50 times 100, and that would give us a total of $138.78.
As I stated earlier, the CPI helps figure out the inflation rate. You do this by taking the CPI of your current year and subtracting the CPI of your previous year. Then you divide it by the CPI of last year and multiply it by 100. As you can imagine, there are problems when it comes to the CPI. The fixed basket is one thing. My basket as a 20-year-old is not even remotely close to the basket of a 75-year-old. Another problem is the substitution bias. If the price of one item in my basket gets too high, I can replace it with something else. Take beef and chicken, for example. If beef gets too expensive, I could buy less beef and more chicken. The CPI also does not measure the quality of change of goods. With an increased quality of goods in the basket, the value of the dollar increases. This goes for things such as the iPhone and apps. The CPI also excludes the introduction of new goods that allows customers to meet our needs and wants. These are missed due to the fixed basket and it is not changing. The CPI overstates the cost of living due to these things. This is a problem because Social Security payments and many contracts have cost of living allowances tied to the CPI. As prices go up, so does their check.